I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good. Well, I'll be. How can I help?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over...
Yes. A death provided the vacancy. My skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
How can you...
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your...
What makes you?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
What is your evaluation?
Adequate, based on the partial improvements to Skyhold. A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
As you...
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
True. There are soldiers. They'll do what we need them to.
If Corypheus is cold, I must be colder. War demands sacrifices of us all. Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
What strategy do you have in mind?
A subtle approach. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow. Although he claims to be from Virantium, he sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
If flattery doesn't work, I'll try something stronger.
As bards say, begin with the sweetest verse. Vicinius could be a most helpful friend. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet. It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us. Even if he were... He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an... As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get... But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting on... Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause. Others are... Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven, should Corypheus... So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done wonder. The people trust the Templars, and now they trust us.
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the people trust the Templars. good to see you.
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva. Quite loudly, I might add.
What sort of...
As may I just say, one has never heard an argument.
I'd storm out of it.
It would be fitting. It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and...
Are you positive?
I can be most just at the right moment. Might we speak of something else?
What's the land?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyard... Antiva City, however, perches right... That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
I have difficulty seeing...
Everyone in Antiva City spends time... The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation. The waterfronts never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade, no?
Are you ever home?
Occasionally. When a breeze stirs the trees... Do you know, I even miss... My youngest sister used to throw whole loaves of bread to the gulls. Silly thing.
You said the
There was a scandal in Val Royal. The Montiliers were forbidden from trading with Orlais. Our personal fortunes never quite rebounded.
Does anyone in Orlais even...
I doubt it, but...
What exactly happened?
An affair with a minor lord. Perhaps. Most other details are lost.
Are you saying your family's livelihood was ruined?
Essentially. Orlesian politics are full of these unhappy little missteps, Inquisitor.
You haven't really gone into detail.
We met... let me think. We met... It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
How exactly did...
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable... Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended... Leliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
Why didn't she send a message instead of playing all these games?
It was a test. Leliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing... Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but...
Does Leliana
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Tell me about the
Well, my parents are alive. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette... My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you overseeing your siblings?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
What do these Antivan heads of the household do if they don't run?
They work and provide guidance. I've taken advice from... Father's more of an artist. It's rather gauche, but we never... Between him and my siblings, Mother's looking forward to my taking over the estate.
Can you run your family's business and...
I won't let it interfere with the quality of my work but managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Is running your family's
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montilier... Taxing, as those duties can sometimes be.
You have enough siblings, let one of them take over.
You don't know them. Put Lorien in charge or... No, truly. It must be me.
Where were you raised?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend but I bowled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
You must have missed her
I did. And she was most... But my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry. I still remember Madame Beventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the base. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
How did the younger you...
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't... That was Val Royal to me. So beautifully foreign. I gaped at its spires for months.
Does Antiva City have nothing...
Antiva City is a jewel. But I did not appreciate. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Saharan, the Anderfed.
Let's speak later.
Another... It's good to see you.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess...
That doesn't sound unusual.
Yes?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They would...
Any visit...
None in particular. Our It's good to see you. We've gathered many favors.
Any thoughts?
Who did you mean? Goodbye. Inquisitor?
Inquisitor.
To work?
So
Complete.
mortals
Well,
try to find the
how about stone mad, Inquisitor?
Do you have in...
Who better, right? A good dwarf.
Lots of standards. That'll guide the dragon right.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not gonna get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet, no.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time.
I'll let you get back.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
That isn't the Inquisition's job, Cassandra.
The Inquisition will undoubtedly... I merely suggest that we are the only ones equipped. I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them. Do as you will, Inquisitor.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time.
I'll let you get...
Do you need something?
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony.
I'll let you get...
Yes?
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with... It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Do you have any
You know what you need to do, Inquisitor.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important...
My family has ties to several freehold...
And your
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses.
And your
To be honest, your worship, that was... I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the one... But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it. She had views. Has views. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable, now that the Inquisition is... She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
How's it going?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to supply. It was... exhilarating. We are here.
Of course. How do you know they won't attack here?
Dark spot.
Another completed work, whatever they used to call them.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout...
Me? Oh, I'm no... When the Inquisition came through my village, then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that. Going well, I hope?
So,
Me? Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world...
what's been going...
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
I have to...
Well, let me know if you find it.
order was sent?
Yes.
But this violates everything we know about the Fade.
So it does.
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
A demon, more likely.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
You must understand what makes this particular spirit unique.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade, but Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this work. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say. Where is he now?
He was right...
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but hot, white pain. Dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry. Scrape here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use...
Yes, helping. I help. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't. And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. Most grievously injured. As for the rest, they either heal or I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you.
The commander brought me up from the... I've been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken... We need all the help we can get.
You want a mage? Shouldn't we let...
Magic can't cure everything, and we... Science, your worship. Good health isn't magic. It's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As...
Your worship.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
You report to me now. Will that be a...
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, I'm grateful for any help.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. At your service.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
What do you think?
We have little in common. How she delights in... But I enjoy working with her.
How do you like working?
The Inquisition would not... I may not always... Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly.
Are you satisfied?
Our soldiers are... Theron Fall's Templars are adjusting to life.
I should let you get...
Yes?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Is there anything...
Not at present. Who do you mean?
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took...
Lord Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come, as master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
How are you doing?
Building, always building, thanks to you.
Who or what?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make... Well, there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display their at least. Not yet.
Segrit survived.
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But it was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
Why are you a mere...
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Certainly.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Inquisitor.
What's on your mind?
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely. The Inquisitor could never... We are too political, too... But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I'll do my...
You earned. The Maker has chosen you to deliver. You have the faith and support. Now, was there anything else?
Can you tell me anything
I know nothing of the man personally, but the chant of life, no matter their power, their triumphs, then a voice whispered within their hearts, shall you are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods.
That was one of the old gods speaking?
Yes. Dumat as all their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
That sounds like...
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker. But when they took a single step toward the end, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus said he found...
The chant of light says that it was beautiful, and so is the golden city black. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven.
Corypheus seems so certain that he heard...
Bitterness, perhaps? Violently were they cast down, for no more bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly... Could it be related to the mark I bear?
It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape bodies so maimed and distorted that... That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Some of the chant of light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said.
The chant of light is the work of mankind. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs, and how many verses were stricken. Still, I would trust these words over any spoke. Herald of Andraste.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces...
Still in shock. You saved many, but still... For all that, though, more people are... Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
Do you have info...
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own. People are vanishing in the hills of Ampri. More than that, I cannot say.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as a My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him. And you. I wasn't sure what to think. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. I'm here to serve. I am at your service.
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Are there others?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our... They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
Where did you receive your...
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of... Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. Perhaps that wasn't immediately obvious. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work. Of course,
law has asserted itself.
We'll see. Not much better than the road, you ask me.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were...
Inquisitor.
And you are? Just the bar.
You were expecting...
Well...
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
What's the
Obsequious.
Where did you...
In bartending? My specialty is ale. Old Antivan.
You're a bit of a hard-ass.
And if I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a... Just like the hundreds of people who can't do... Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle...
What's the word out there?
There's a vigil for the dead later. I'll be closed.
You've heard?
Of she who stands behind the throne.
I perhaps casts a shadow across it.
Nobility do not...
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I've heard about...
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume...
They don't smell the same, Raw.
Let's talk about some...
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd event. Someone is leaving peeled...
Spiders need to eat.
Let's talk...
All right.
I hear you've been busy.
How do you know? I'm here.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we...
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was... Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. We found out dangerous things. It scared. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars.
What was the spire like?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted... Evangeline was a Templar. Adrian was a mage. Reese just wanted to help. To stop people hurting. They should have been with the rest. Let him forget. There were other ways. It was wrong. It put me back. He killed so... If I forgot, for...
Could be better.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You heard about Haven?
I have.
That's why we're here now. Why I have battlements instead of balconies.
May they serve you well.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual, but he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He said, and I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight... Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the...
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only...
What happened at Kirkwall was fearful of blood magic and abominations. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry. And everything.
I heard that Anders was your friend.
I don't know if there ever was just... He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall. But everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much...
Assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition.
Only good things, I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you. All right.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
The Venatori causing trouble?
There's a few up in the hills, but for once, they're not our biggest problem.
What is?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir. Nothing to report, sir. Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir. Nothing to report, sir. I've news, sir.
What is it? Must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Yes, preferably without drowning.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
The Grey Wardens, farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. We can't find Warden Stroud. We return to the village.
One of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. No, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us. Undead by the gates.
The guards need help.
where old Crestwood used to be. A moment, Your Worship.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Maker, if something happens...
Are you looking for someone named...
Oh, was I... Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where...
Likes her space, she's... I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could... She turned me down.
Good day.
And to you.
Go away! Maker! It's the end of the world! Go away! Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. Are you... here?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade.
The light in the lake? It's... Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the...
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the...
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
You're risking the village's safety if you spurn my help.
But... this key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your...
It's seen happier to... We farm what we can, trade with the merchants. We only want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandit?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits... We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes. It was a close thing. Some of the refugees were... they perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. And now... they return. Of course.
Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're a man. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
Wardens will do anything to stop the blood. There is much to admire in undead, but much to be weary.
Listen to him. Joining the Wardens isn't the best...
Yes, Your Worship. I swear I'll avoid the Wardens, Inquisitor. Thank you for the...
then. You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted?
We lost many friends in the first attack. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better. A funeral service will...
Your devotion does you.
Seeker Bandicap, forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
What did you mean by...
The undead return. If we want to stop them, we must... I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even...
I find the fall of the Dwarven lands confusing.
What's so confusing about endless darkspawn?
A great deal. Although that is a different matter. Dwarves control the flow of Lyrium. They could tighten their grip on it.
It's hard to get the attention of the humans when the darkspawn aren't up here messing with their stuff.
You're active in the Carter. You know your people could tug the purse strings. You could claim sovereign land on the surface. Or demand help restoring the Dwarven kingdom, but you don't.
You're not saying anything I haven't said myself, Jackals. Orzammar is what it is.
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Sure, I'm sure. Rats in every barrel and not...
What's that? Reinforcements! that's all of them?
The fort appears sound. The Inquisition might make use of it.
Bandits gone. We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agent?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
When's this spy named?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
What's happening?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
What's happening?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too...
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
Our patrols have spotted them another time.
Inquisitor?
Your worship.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more traveling.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte last week.
Are the highway...
Yes, your worship. Now that they're fought...
Crestwood won't stop them either.
Van. No. She fooled them into thinking she's from the court in Valrior. They'll
sending her out without a partner.
Are you saying one of our spies?
Yes, Inquisitor.
She was often finding more information.
Farewell.
Inquisitor.
Take your money, you ass.
What do you make of that?
You filthy cheater. Oh. Take your money, you ass.
Inquisitor?
Oh, yes.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
That part's fine. Just don't lock me out of my own keep.
No, Inquisitor. It won't happen again. I swear it.
Nose a little brown, Reeve.
Quiet, you. Now that is a hand.
Indeed.
Damn.
There's always tomorrow, Scriber. Inquisitor.
Your worship.
Well met. Another.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.